a true piece of Ireland, a ring that's inspired by the really stunning artwork at Ireland's oldest megalithic site, which is called Newgrange. If you've never heard of Newgrange before, we're going to tell you a little bit more about it. But would it be safe to say it's sort of Ireland's Stonehenge?
Yes, and predates it as well. Yeah, we're talking about something that's 5,000 years old. This predates the pyramids. That's how old Newgrange is. So like, this is properly ancient. And when you think of the artwork that's at it, and what Newgrange actually is, which I'll tell you about in a moment, it is just a spectacular feat of engineering, you'd call it, because the story is pretty cool.
Perfect. So let me tell you the options we have, and then we'll get into the symbolism. We'll get into how Newgrange inspires this piece. But this is from JMH Jewellery, a second-generation jewelry company, and they bring us just wonderful quality, and they want to kind of pass along Irish traditions to us at really great values. This is their sterling silver Newgrange Cabachon ring. So here are your choices. So you are going to start with your blue quartz option. These are all set in sterling silver. You're getting 2.82 carats in that blue quartz. Then we have the green quartz for you, 2.77 carats there. Your pink quartz is at 2.8 carats. We have only, how many, Brian? Oh, wow, only 4 dozen there to go around. And I love this smoky quartz.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
2.68 carat there. Only 1 dozen remain. Sizes 5 through 11 are available. You're also noticing that beautiful spiral design on the shank of the ring, so we'll talk all about that. I popped on the pink quartz, which I love.
That's pink guava quartz. It is absolutely gorgeous. And that's to represent the wild flowers that go around the countryside of Ireland. So when we were choosing the colours, the blue was to represent the waterways of Ireland. So our rivers, our lakes, and of course we're an island nation. So the seas, the wild seas that have, you know, made our, especially in the west of Ireland, our landscape so rugged and stunning. Then the green, of course, not actually the colour of Ireland, but it's the colour of Ireland, the 40 shades of green. And that is aventurine, absolutely gorgeous gemstone. And then the smoky quartz, of course, we wanted that translucence that it has, that beautiful kind of elegant feel that the smoky quartz brings to it. Oh, wow. And the reason we use quartz in these stones is because of Newgrange. So Newgrange is, as you said, an ancient megalithic site, over 5,000 years old. And the front facade of Newgrange is all Irish quartz. So that's why we linked in this gemstone into it, so it really belongs within this piece. But Newgrange in the front of it has all these huge, big standing stones, massive boulders. And on these stones, they have this beautiful spiral patterning. Now, nobody knows how they even did this all that time ago. It's a stunning feat of engineering, absolutely amazing. But they didn't, when they did it, they didn't just use the front of the boulder. They let the patterning fall over the sides. It goes all the way around the boulders. Wow. And that's what we try to achieve with the shank of this ring. So you can see it there, the way the pattern moves all the way down to the edge there, all rolls around and moves across it. That's what we try to mimic what they actually have there.
Yeah, I'll hold it up here so you can see as well.
That's it, exactly.
It truly, it goes all the way around the shank, and it's just such a very,
really is
very
gorgeous.
Subtle.
Exactly.
So
That's what
elevated.
It's about.
It almost looks like kind of ripples of water in a way.
That's just it. And what it's said to, nobody knows what it actually really means because we're talking 5,000 years ago, but it's believed to represent what has come before, what is now, and what will come. That's what it's said to represent. Wow. And Newgrange itself, we're talking about a site where, and this is really cool, so on one day of the year, on the winter solstice, which this year will be the 21st of December, as the sun rises, it illuminates the center chamber of the site in a river of golden light, and they see it moving up through for a few minutes only, just as the sun rises over the horizon, illuminates the whole chamber, and then is gone again for another year. And happens one day of the year. And now look, we live in Ireland. December in Ireland, you don't always get the sun. You get rain, you get clouds. So when we say one time a year, it could be once every 5 or 6 years it's actually seen. And it is just to be, the fact that they were able to do this all those years ago is just unbelievable. I don't know how they did it. And that's what makes Newgrange so special. That's why we wanted to bring it to you guys in a piece of jewellery, let you have all that meaning, all that symbolism with these gorgeous gemstones, with all the saturation of colour is amazing. Ring. That's it, yes.
I have to give a little update that the smoky quartz, we have 4 remaining now, and only in size 7. So make sure if that is your size, it's actually my size. Maybe I need this.
There you go.
I love the smoky quartz. I need
There are
the
3
smoky quartz.
remaining.
There are now 3 because Rachel's taking 1. But we have the smoky quartz, the pink quartz, the green quartz, or that blue quartz, sizes 5 through 11, except for smoky, which only has size 7 now. Let's talk a little bit about that sterling silver that we're using, because we know we can trust it's the best of the best.
Exactly. All of our sterling silver goes to the assay office in Dublin Castle, which is an office, it's a government office, and the jewellery goes in, it's tested, every piece of jewellery is tested for the purity of the silver. 925 is the purity of sterling silver. So you have to have that to get the assay mark. And that's the only way it happens. And that assay mark comes with a Hibernia mark, which says it went through the assay office in Dublin Castle. And that's what you guys get stamped on the inside of all these pieces of jewellery. And that is your guarantee of what the metal is. And you can see it there, how stunning white sterling silver. It contrasts beautifully. And the way we've set the cabs, what we call them, the cabochon and the gemstones, the way we set it to have that beautiful river of sterling silver surrounding and securely setting these stones to make it so comfortable to wear on your hand. It's not going to catch. This is the beauty of cabochon gemstones. It was comfortable there, it won't catch on anything, there are no prongs, and it's just smooth and comfortable to wear.
You saw I had to take away the smoky quartz because smoky quartz has now sold out. You do have the pink quartz option, but that will probably be the next to go. And we have green quartz and we have blue quartz. Joe, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure.
You.
Yeah,
we'll hope to see you soon. We'll see you throughout the day, of course.
You will indeed, of course, all through the day.
Amazing. We are celebrating our rose